So I made a poll on Twitter some days ago about what do you want to see for a video, and the Emoji movie won. So welcome to a complete look, and today's episode will be dedicated towards the Emoji movie. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So 7 months ago this peculiar trailer came out. It was about a meh emoji talking about a non-released movie. That was the Emoji movie. First off, the meh emoji explained the concept in a very boring voice. I know it was supposed to be a meh, but why not make the same trailer but with a laugh emoji? It will change the movie itself that was going to be complete garbage. But at least it will make that the viewer was a little bit excited, have a little hype for this movie to come out. When this trailer came out, I thought it was a joke, just a complete prank. But, well, the 28th of July the Emoji movie came, which is the 6th most disliked movie of all time on IMDb, with a score of 1.8 out of 10. So I watched the Emoji movie some days ago, and I suffered every freaking second, every bad joke, and an awful plot. First off, we see Alex, who has the phone in which this adventure in big quotation marks is made, who is in love with a girl called Addie, and everyone was talking by phone, by text messages, and especially by emojis. Then we can see the city of Textopolis, that's actually a real name, I'm not inventing anything, in which every emoji has a family, has a job, and has a life in the phone itself. So in my theory, each phone is a different world. So later, we see Jean, the protagonist, a meh emoji, who has more than one emotion, so technically he's not a meh emoji, but the movie tells that he's a meh emoji, so that's it. So everyone makes fun of him, even his own family. So later in the movie, Jean goes to work, it's his first day of work of being an emoji. His parents didn't want him to go, but because Jean is a Jake Polar and dabs on them haters, he goes even though it was complete suicide. So Jean meets the first emoji. There was a female smiley face called Smiler. That's the actual name, just Google it up. And by the first 2 seconds, you actually can see that she's a bitch. So Jean goes to his spot, and then by magic, and actually I think everybody knew what was about to happen, Alex made the choice to send a message to his senpai, and he picked the meh emoji. So Jean made the wrong face, making this. I don't know what's this, and by making this, creates a complete chaos, destroying everything, and making him basically the most wanted emoji on the cell phone, a malfunction that must be deleted. Before all of that, he made high five. A high five emoji. Jesus fucking So after all the chaos, high five and Jean go to search Jailbreak, a hacker, and they meet her. Then they go on an adventure of love, fantasy, and the fucking Twitter bird. Do you see the Emoji movie? You will believe me. That's utter trash. It's that bad actually. It's just, the whole trip is just making Jean a normal emoji. Just to make Jean a meh emoji. So I'm not going to tell the entire plot, just the essentials. Jean becomes a meh. At the end, Jailbreak is a princess. I just told them. So spoiler. They go to Just Dance. I have a dance off of some sort. Jailbreak didn't know how to dance, and was cringe. And in the meantime, the creators thought that they could make a meme, creating the emoji pop. I don't know. That was a dance made out of putting your hands in your face, then put them down, and at the same time that you put them down, make a face. An emoji face, like a winky face. That's easy, right? Also, the parents of Jean go to Instagram to see Alex's photos, to YouTube to see pen, pineapple, apple, pen. Remember that then meme? You know, PPAP? It's back. And to see some cat videos, that cute cat videos that are trending, those cat videos. And to Dropbox to go to the cloud and change Jean's code. If somebody didn't understand, I'm going to clear some things. The parents of Jean go to Instagram, but Jean and the others go to YouTube, and go to Dropbox. Okay, continue. And each one of these apps appear with their names in the movie. In the movie, you can actually hear various hashtags in the movie itself, like hashtag blessed. You know that hashtag? Yeah, that hashtag is back also. So please don't see this movie. And in the end of the movie, the whole cell phone is being deleted. But in a final attempt to save their lives, Jean tries to make a super emoji that was made out of various emojis. Something like a GIF. Like, have you seen those emojis like car animated? Something like that. By the way, at this point, Jean is a full mess, so it's actually impossible for him to do that. So it was a miracle that Jean made that. So Alex sends the super emoji to Addie. And Addie goes to him and says, "At least you are one of those guys who can express his feelings." Yeah, this was actually a sentence said by someone in this movie. You can see actually lack of creativity of the creators. And actually, if you're in real life and you declare to somebody by an emoji, kill yourself. So as you can see, the plot of this movie is not even decent, but Sony spent $50 million for this trash. I know it's not that much for an animated film, but it's $50 million freaking dollars. You can buy a freaking house with that. So how are they going to make all that money that they wasted back? Well, by making this entire movie a whole advertisement. They mention real life apps and they complement them so they can make some more money out of this. So yeah, I wasted my time while seeing adverts. It's the same thing as being on YouTube with Google Plus adverts. Nothing else. I have seen really bad movies in my life, but they were actually movies. You can take The Last Airbender, Suicide Squad, I don't know, Food Fight. They're actually movies. They're not adverts. They can actually be in the parameters of the definition of a movie or a film, which is a type of visual communication which uses moving pictures and sound to tell stories, or inform in this case. I know that Sony and all of the involved in this project wanted this to be a film about emojis taking the life of teenagers at this moment, which is in fact full of internet, and make their viewer like the movie, like they feel represented with the type of movie we are seeing actually. But it took a wrong turn and became a cliche. The movie is often compared with big hit movies such as Inside Out and the Lego Movie. Why? Because the fact that this movie tries to get the best facts of each one of these movies but makes it far worse. It tries to make you feel the emotion of the characters by putting some bland love scenes. Well, almost love scenes. Jean gets rejected. That's Inside Out. Made you feel the sadness and the happiness of Riley, the protagonist. Tries to have characters with great design and good backstory. I'm not saying they're great, but actually they were decent and good, like the Lego Movie, and tries to give a message. But as you can see, as you can guess also, it makes it wrong. And if you want to know, they got twice their budget. So actually they don't lost that much.
I mean, in this party, all up in his zone. Hot as Betty's.
The Emoji movie cast is made out of very uninteresting actors who don't put any emotion to the film. Well, at least the majority of it. Let's start off with Jean, the man emoji. I don't have that many problems with Jean. The idea of an emoji that didn't make his purpose to explain it in some way, it wasn't that bad. I'm not saying that was good, but obviously I'm not saying it's bad. He has an interesting personality, to say at least. High five. Oh, high five. I didn't like high five that much. I know he's the annoying fat sidekick who makes everything wrong, but they made him a little bit too extreme with that definition. Now, Jailbreak, the feminist princess. She's actually a princess, so I'm not trying to be a Nazi or something like that, so shut up. The idea of a woman that can make her dreams come true, it's not bad. But this character is very extremist, to the point that the character is bland, boring, and lame. Oh, and also, remember Patrick Stewart? Or Sir Patrick Stewart? He's the poo emoji. And he said that his whole interview was a joke. In the start actually was a complete joke, but he ended up being a character. I don't know why, it was by miracle, but a complete miracle. So by making these characters, they made something that could be actually good. Not very good, but decent, at least a actually watchable movie, to actually something pointless. The message itself is not bad. I actually like it. Making your dreams come true and just doing it. And following your aspirations and becoming whatever you want to be is a good message. The bad part is that it wasn't showed that much in the movie. Well, I mean, rejecting Jean because you're a woman that can do everything by her own is not that good in my opinion. But anyways, the message was actually kind of good. So I'll give this movie a 1 out of 10. Many good things were put into this movie but were not showed or reflected in any way. I recommend you not paying money to see this movie. Movies like this and The Boss Baby that are made bad in purpose. Why making a movie bad and wasting millions of dollars, you will ask? But let me explain. These movies are made for you to talk about them. Like at this point, I'm making a full video about it. So it will become popular. Not because it's a good movie, because it has a great plot, because it has good characters, because it has a good message. But actually because it's bad. Making people watch this movie just for the meme. But while you're watching this movie, you're being manipulated to use these apps showing the movie. I don't mean that they wash your brain, but I mean that if you see an app on a movie, you will search for it. And listen to this. This movie was made for little children to see. So most likely they don't know what's Instagram or Dropbox. They will search it, giving Sony more money. So in conclusion, this movie is cynical, dull, exhausting, soulless, joyless, pointless, and never ever funny. So if you liked the video, give it a little like. If you dislike it, give it a dislike. And if you like the guy who I am, just subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to, and we'll see you dudes in the next video.